Good morning, everybody. GRIZZ here. Um, Sunday morning. I'm running a little late. I didn't sleep good the night before or last night. Now I'm testing my. Actually, I slept pretty good last night, but the night before I didn't sleep at all. Testing my. Testing, checking my blood pressure and my heart rate. Like I said, I see a cardiologist on the 21st. So find out what's going on, see if he can figure it out. It was one of those changes I've had to make recently. I liked my cardiologist that I had. He was a really good doctor. But the insurance I have now, they don't take. So, just took my meds literally before I started this. I'm at 154 over 104 and 101. 2 hours late. So, for my meds. So, that's actually pretty good. Not having not having those in my system for 2 hours. That's actually pretty good. I hadn't really thought about what I was wanting to talk about today. Well, I had, but sound preachy. I don't want to sound, you know, like I know what I'm talking about because, well, to some extent I do. You know, all these self-help gurus, and one of the first self-help gurus, Think and Grow Rich, talked about what you're thinking. What you think about all day is what you become. And that's, one of the things they talk about leaders. They may have a different point of view on a lot of stuff, but one of the things they say is the things that you think about is what you're attracted to. So I've been working on trying to change the way I think. I've got stuff on the wall. I read my Bible. And listen to positive reinforcement from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I like the original version better. It's interesting how your mind starts changing when you start thinking like that, and the things you want to start doing. And it's amazing how easy it is to revert right back into the bad habits. That's part of the reason I started this video, doing it daily, because I wanted to have it at the top of my mind. These thoughts at the top of my mind every day. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with my life? It's never too late to start over. I mean, Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken when he was 71, 72. So it's never too late. So that's promising. For me and for anybody out there. We're all born with a talent. The thing is, what is that talent? What do we do with it? How do we do it? I'm just learning this, guys. So it's part of the reason I'm talking about it. I want to expand on what I know and and how I use it, and how I use it to help others, how I use it to expand personal knowledge and help others expand theirs and teach others to do the same. So it's something that I'm learning how to do. And this video series is part of that. 20 days after the beginning of the series to do. But I do want to hit 120. I know originally it was a 90. I got to thinking about it. 120 days is a much more fair observation. And it's the one that Euphoria suggests you do. It's 120 days. So I'm willing to give it 120 days, which is 4 months of my life, to see how it works. Yes, I still have some bad days, but they're not as severe. Okay, they're getting better. And they don't last as long. So in the long run, everything is improving. It just is one of those things that's it takes time. This is what I'm figuring. Yeah, I want to change my mindset. I had a pretty sturdy mindset after 55 years. So it's time to change my mind. And the only way I can do that is I have to do it subconsciously. And because our subconscious doesn't register anything or that it's the word I'm looking for. It registers everything as truth. That's what I'm looking for. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're believing, it registers it as truth for you, and it seeks it out. So I'm learning this slowly. I've talked to people who have done this already, and they have told me that it is a slower process. And it's a slow process because you have to change years and years of habits, and you have to do them one or two at a time. You can't do them. You can't change your habits at once. Thinking you can do that, you'll well, I'm gonna say fail, but yeah, you'll fail. So, and what is failure? Failure is just one more step closer to succeeding, because you'll learn, oh, I can't do them all at once. So, maybe I'll do 4 or 5. You can't do 4 or 5. It's really literally 1 or 2, because I've tried this. I've been down this road. Try to change them all at once. You can't. You have to go, okay, what 2 do I need to change the worst and change those? And work on it until those are changed.
These are hot water.
My mom's one of the sweetest people in the world. I'm sitting here recording this, and she knows I use hot water to make my coffee from camp water. And I usually go get it. But today she decided she was going to bring it to me. But thinking about who you are and what you want and what's important to you. And the funny thing is, I think about the kind of attitude towards people and money for most. And my attitude towards people is everybody, even though they're not perfect, because Christ died on the cross, God sees everyone as perfect. So my job is, when I see everyone or anybody I see, I need to understand that they may not be perfect in my life or in my eyes, but they're perfect in God's eyes. So they're deserving of my respect, at least up front. So I do my best. And my goal is to always have people leave feeling better about themselves for having met me. Even if it's, a brief smile. About something about what they said, or, about who they are. Or, so that's one of my goals. The other is, when it comes to money, I don't think about getting out of debt. I think about becoming financially. That's been the hard one. That one's been really super hard for me. I don't know why. Well, that's not totally true. Excuse me. I'll get on my beard, or my mustache. Those reasons on my lip. Because we're taught the term debt, which is a negative term, right? So financial freedom is a positive. So we talked the other day about being positive. So that's been one of my hardest, getting out of debt instead of becoming it's becoming financially independent instead of getting out of debt. So I've had to write that down so that I read it. That was another thing. I didn't think I had to for the longest time. Because they're here. They change it here. On paper, they're there. So, do they change? Yeah, sometimes they change. Okay. But it's all about your mindset. As far as who you are in here. You're responsible for that. So start thinking about the things that you find are good and pleasurable in life, and seek those out. On that note, GRIZZ out. Have a great Sunday.